to the Innovate Together podcast series. I'm your host, and today we are discussing a critical issue that many businesses face: stretch film breakage. Stretch film breaks can really impact your business, from disrupting your operations to unnecessary wastage. They cause inefficiency, and worst of all, they are costly. Now, when it comes to stretch film breaks, there are two parts to the reasons why. One is on the manufacturing side, while the other is on the application side. Today, we are going to focus on the manufacturing. We have an expert from Guan to help us understand why this happens and how they, as a manufacturer, can prevent it. Welcome, Dino.
Hi, Dino here. Thank you. Happy to be here.
All right, let's dive right in. We know that stretch film breakage can be a real nuisance if not unnecessary wastage. So, from your expertise, what's one of the primary reasons for breakage that stems from the production process?
I think one of the main reasons is that the presence of gels in the film. These gels are rather small and sometimes not very visible to the naked eye. They might happen due to inconsistent parameter settings or the presence of contaminants during the extrusion process. As stretch films are stretched during the application, these gels might not stretch along with the film and cause a hole, which eventually also leads to film snapping during wrapping. So, we at Thong we ensure that adequate quality control processes are observed and that only high quality materials are used during production so that to ensure that we only produce films that are durable.
Yeah, I suppose on top of preparing right for the extrusion process, quality reasons play an important role too.
Oh yeah, definitely. That I really agree.
I would also like to add on that we also have an inline gel monitoring process on our production lines to observe the gel counts during the extrusion process.
Speaking of the extrusion process, are there any particular steps that have a high risk factor?
I guess another critical factor is uneven film thickness, which could possibly stem from inconsistent extrusion parameters. The extrusion process involves melting the resins and extruding them into thin films. If this process isn't done properly, it can lead to weak spots in the film. We use advanced extrusion technology and keep our extruders in tip-top condition at all times so that we ensure that films produced from Thongguan are uniformly produced to form strong and durable films.
I see. I suppose consistency is key in production. Production quality clearly plays a huge role. Thank you for shedding light on this critical aspect. Is there anything else you'd like to share with your fellow listeners and business owners out there?
Oh, no problem. Yes, I'd like to also add that when a business looks at cost only at the early stage and buys inferior films, they end up paying the price of film breakage, which often leads to production breakdowns and other issues. As such, choosing consistent quality performing films is important not just for your pocket, but also for the environment. As you know, waste equals to money and also equals to a higher carbon trail.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Innovate Together podcast series. I hope you've gained some insights on how to choose your stretch wrap in the future. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll discuss application related reasons for stretch film breakage. Until next time.
See ya!